The thrill of victory.
Yay!
And the agony of defeat.
Boo!
Mostly just that second part. Here's what sucked in sports this week. You Suck Sports on 105.1 The Blaze.
Well, last weekend sucked.
Oh, no!
Giants got swept by the Dodgers. Jose Ramirez lost his titles. Even Fresno State softball got bounced after back-to-back losses.
We suck again!
Pretty craptacular all the way around, if you ask me. And guess what? This weekend gets to start exactly the same way, with the Giants and Dodgers round 2, this time at Dodger Stadium. And what do you know? The Dodgers already won Game 1 of the series.
I love LA.
Shut up, Randy. Look, I don't know what's going to happen in the series this weekend. I'm just not filled with confidence. I also know no matter what it is, it won't be as bad as what happened in the Cubs-Pirates game yesterday. There are many classic moments in the long history of professional baseball. Babe Ruth pointing at the outfield before hitting a home run. The shot heard round the world as the Giants won the pennant. And now we can add to that long, distinguished list the absolute worst play in the history of baseball.
On the ground to third. Now Baez running back toward home plate. Tag him quickly. And what did Craig do there? They get a run out of that. And now they got to get the out at first. And they throw it into right field. That's going to get a run for the Cubs. Oh, my. What a loony play. And he's in at second base.
That is Greg Brown, the voice of the Pittsburgh Pirates on KDKA-FM in Pittsburgh. Now, I've watched a lot of youth baseball in my day, and even in those games, I can't recall a single occasion of a player retreating from first back to home. And yet, somehow, it worked. Because the first baseman didn't tag first. There were 2 outs in that play. All he had to do to end the play was touch first base. Where was the runner going? You know, only one thing could have made that better.
Oh, my. What a loony play. And he's in at second base.
Perfect. Moving on. NBA fans are about to mess around and find out.
That means you're about to get slapped!
The NBA fan experience is unique. It might just be the closest an overweight accountant who gave up on himself in the late 1900s can actually get to being on the floor at a professional sporting event.
Let it ride!
See, unlike baseball or football stadiums, which keep a concrete barrier between the field and the fans, basketball arenas allow fans to sit right on the floor. If you have enough money, you can actually buy a seat right next to the players. In a world of self-absorbed jackwagons, desperate for Instagram fame, it's pretty cool. But see, there's a problem. We also live in a world where sports stars aren't considered people. They're just things. They're not allowed to have opinions, at least not opinions that are different than ours, and they're absolutely not allowed to retaliate if fans say awful things to them or, in the case of Russell Westbrook this week, hurl popcorn at them. As Westbrook was leaving the court after injuring his ankle, a fan dumped a bucket of popcorn on him while yelling a few choice words in his direction.
Oh, no, you didn't!
Oh, yes. Now imagine doing this in any other situation in life. Some slob at the local park decides to hurl insults and food items at a dude in his physical prime, a dude that's bigger, stronger, and that absolutely could steal your girl.
How you doing?
It doesn't happen, because in the park, Slobface knows exactly how that plays out.
You got knocked the out!
Right. But for some reason in an NBA arena, this happens a lot. And it's strange because these guys aren't machines. They're real people with feelings and needs. Like the feeling of needing to separate Fat Boy's head from his body. And you can only push a dude for so long before, well...
I took offense to that.
Just remember, basketball players can climb stairs quickly. And lastly, becoming a professional athlete requires a lot of sacrifice, hard work, and dedication. Or, in the case of this Chinese family, a lot of money. 35-year-old He Xiaoyue, a wealthy entrepreneur and soccer fan in China, recently purchased a pro soccer team for the sole purpose of adding himself and his 277-pound teenage son to the roster. How is this allowed? Well, it turns out the coach likes to receive a paycheck, so he keeps his mouth shut. Same goes for the other players. If you want to kill some time not working while at the office today, you absolutely have to see this little round mound taking corner kicks. He's winded as he trots onto the field. You know, the only thing my dad ever bought me was the wrong Super Soaker when I was a kid. Say what you want, but He Xiaoyue, Father of the Year.
That's my dad.
And that's sports for this week.
Make a rash decision every morning.
If you like that bit, don't miss the show weekday mornings from 6 to 10. And if you didn't, we'll try harder next time. Oh, also, like, follow, subscribe. You know the deal.
Rash, because someone has got to bring order to the chaotic mess that we call life. Weekday mornings on 105.1 The Blaze.